welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with the damage these women have done to society is irreparable. First of all, they're anime characters. They're not real. They can't hurt you. Second of all, Comey from Comey Can't Communicate. She literally doesn't talk. What damage has she possibly done? Below her is Uzaki from Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Does she annoy the protagonist of the show? Yes. But she's absolute sweetheart. She does it because they knew each other in high school. Then when they meet up again in college, she's like, "Aw, he never gets out, he never does anything, he's not a member of any club. I'll hang out with him." And while yes, at times she does annoy him, they end up being friends. He does like her as a friend, and maybe more in her same way. They are friends. Like, she does nothing bad. The worst she does is she gets drunk on her 20th birthday and then ends up puking on his cot or whatever. Like, that's it. That's the worst thing she does. Now, yes, she has J Cup at 5 foot, but guess what? 5 foot is literally the national average height for a Japanese woman. And she's pretty much copy-pasted from Ben Shapiro's sister. Just saying. Next, to her, is the main character, well, one of the main characters, from My Dress Up Darling. She is an absolute sweetheart. The main character works for his grandfather making henny dolls. He's really good at it. But he's not a master. He's trying to be. Like, he's dedicated himself to this. So he doesn't go out after school. He doesn't join clubs. Never been to the ocean. He doesn't do that. He goes to school, then he goes home and works on his craft. So one day, he can be like his grandfather. So he can be a master craftsman. So people will come from all over the world to see his work, like they do for his grandfather. Well, after the sewing machine stops working, he's like, "Well, I know they got one at school. Let me try it out." She hears the machine. She goes in, finds him working on it, and she's all, "Oh, you know how to sew?" He's like, I know it's not very manly, but, she's like, "That's great. I've been trying to make cosplays for myself for my favorite characters. I just can't do it because I'm just not talented at it. Could you do it for me?" And he's like, I mean, I probably could. And so they become friends. At first, she teases him a bit because, all right, he's going to be the guy that helps me make my cosplays. But as they hang out, as they work together to make the perfect cosplay for favorite characters, they get closer. They become friends. She falls in love with him. They're an absolutely adorable couple. They make a great couple. There's nothing toxic about their relationship. They're not, Gomez, Morticia Adams quality couple, but they're working at it. They're getting there. And then finally, Nagatoro from Don't Tour With Me, Miss Nagatoro. The first 3 to 4 episodes, oh, she's extremely toxic. But as you watch, she grows more, and you realize that she actually likes the main character. She just doesn't know how to express that. But imagine all those boys who watched Ask Anything in the 80s. "Well, I like this girl. I know. I'll stand outside a window with a boombox and play this love song." In real life, that's very annoying. In real life, that's very creepy. But you watch that movie, you go, "Oh, that is so romantic." Well, imagine a Japanese version of that. Of a girl like, "Well, in my TV shows that I watch, here's how the girl expresses she likes the boy. She bullies him and stuff. So I'm going to do it too." But again, after the first 3, 4 episodes, as she grows, she realizes, like, "Oh, that's not working. That's not right. Okay, how do I express my emotions? How do I express my feelings?" And she grows. Like, none of these 4 women are that bad. Nagatoro starts out pretty toxic, don't get me wrong. But it's like, Komi doesn't talk. Like, she's trying. She's working on herself. She's trying to get better. She's trying to communicate. Uzaki-chan sees someone she knew in high school and wants to get him out of his shell, get him to do more than just go to school, go home, play video games, go to school, go home, play video games. So she wants to hang out with him. And then again, from My Dress Up Darling, they are an adorable couple. They're some of the least toxic characters you've ever seen in any TV show. And then Nagatoro starts off very bad. But as she realizes, Ask Anything is a bad example of how to woo a person. I'll try this instead. And it works. You goddamn blue cheddar check marks just gotta get over this shit. None of these women are bad. Even the worst one gets better as she realizes what she's doing is wrong. As she realizes what she's doing isn't working. Because real life, as much as you want to call it for a TV show, plays differently than the TV shows that she watches and the mangas that she reads. She goes, oh, there's a very nice artist who's working at his skill and his craft. I know, I'll try to connect with him by that. And then bullies the shit out of him. But as she gets to know him better, and as she realizes, oh, this is not the way to do it, she gets better. If you... The only reason I even watch any of these shows was because the blue checkmark Twitter kept going off about these. Like, okay, if the blue checkmarks don't like these shows, there's gotta be something good about them. And there is. There's plenty of cool shit to watch in these shows. It's just... The blue checkmark Twitterverse just gotta calm the fuck down, people. None of these women are bad. None of these women, you're not gonna wake up, why is it hurt? Why is there blood everywhere? Oh my gosh, she cut it off. Like, none of these women are that crazy. None of these women are gonna be drowning the kids in a bathtub. Unlike what happens in real life. Like, if the most toxic person after 3 episodes realizes, oh, hey, this isn't working because this is wrong. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong and make it better. That's the worst person in any of these shows. Maybe, just maybe, the blue checkmark Twitterverse needs to get over themselves. Calm the fuck down. I went into these shows going, okay, there's gotta be something horrible about these shows. And yeah, for 3 of them, there's a bit of fan service, which I'm not a big fan of. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, that's fan service, turn it off. It's gonna be like, alright, whatever, a few seconds will be gone. Don't care. And the only one that I was like, okay, this is very fucking cringy, what the fuck, was Nagatoro. But again, she gets better. There's way worse anime out there. Have you tried watching Sword Art Online? The pacing in that show makes no fucking sense. Literally, I caught a fish. 10 minutes later, oh, I beat the game. Like, wait, what? How did you go from I caught a big fish to I beat the game in 10 minutes? There's like another 40 floors to go. What the fuck just happened? How did this happen in a span of 10 minutes? Yeah, I've been trying to watch Sword Art Online. I got through season 1 and it's just... The pacing is just so bad. And they had great ideas they could have really extended and gone with. But the pacing. Like, oh no, here's this very vital... Oh no. Literally, in the exact same episode, like 10 minutes later, it's not important. Like, you could have built this up. You could have made this its own arc. Instead, it's over in under 10 minutes. Trash. Anyways, enough about that. If you have Crunchyroll or whatever, check these shows out. They're nowhere near as bad as the Blue Checkmark Twitterverse is making them out to be. They're actually pretty good. Entertaining. Just saying. And with that, I'm going to let you go. So as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.